Hello guys, hope you're all doing good. And just before we start this Impact review, I just want to say Ramadan Mubarak to everybody celebrating, all Muslims around the world. Now, good luck to everyone. Now let's get on to the Impact review. Now, the show was just, from start to finish, was just brilliant. Honestly, brilliant, and I would say it's the best Impact of the year. Like, I had no complaints. Like, I couldn't think of a complaint to say, really. But we'll get into maybe what some things they could have done better, maybe. So, the show, saying this is the contract signing. We're gonna bring out the challenger. EC3 comes out, the challenger. Then he brings out the World Heavyweight Champion. They get together. And then he says, "You can start talking, Kurt." But then EC3 says, "No, I will." And then he just cuts an amazing promo and says, "You're the best because you've beaten the best. You've beaten people like Deadman, Heartbreak Kids, wrestlers that already are, even people you can't see." And when he said that, it was just a pretty awesome promo. And if the RFH fans were watching, I think they would have enjoyed that. And that's why I think it's a smart move for TNA to air after ROH. And also, Destination America have made a nice intro for them, for TNA. They say next week is live, and they said that I'm hyping it up, and I think that's really good from Destination America. They really are trying with TNA. And then Kurt Angle says, You've been Sting, you've been in Buddy Ray." And then he says, "I've beaten you as well." He said, "Yes, you beat me as well, but I'm healthy now. I'm ready. I'm a big game player. And what if you lose? You know," he said, "What if you lose? And when you do lose, what are you gonna do?" And they signed the contract, and that's that really. And then we get on to Eddie Edwards versus Bobby Roode. Now this match was just amazing. Like, let's forget the match, because that was just incredible. You got to see it to believe how good it was. Like, it wasn't the best match in history of this you've ever seen, but it was a quality match and kept me off my seat every time. These two can go at it. TNA wrestling is just brilliant. Now, these two were just it was meant to be another series match from the best of 5 series, but then Bobby said, Austin is not here after his match with Kurt Angle last week. He's hurt. So then they said, "Fine, we'll do 1-on-1. Him and Bobby Roode and Eddie Edwards." And then they said the winner will pick the Raw what match they want next week when TNA is live on Destination America, guys, which is great news. And then Eddie Edwards ended up winning the match, and he said, "We want a Full Metal Mayhem." Now the problem is, a Full Metal Mayhem match is something that will end a feud. But the only way this could be a Full Metal Mayhem is the last match. It can be in a steel cage match, and they can just go all at it. Like, they can just fight and do anything they want, and in a steel cage, and that's the beginning. Or there must be something bigger than the Full Metal Mayhem, but which should be the end though, unless they've got something special coming up. And that's the end of that. Next, we see Bram again, which calls out another past Impact Wrestling star, which is great. He calls out Joseph Parks, destroys him, wins the match. But the thing is, what's great about this is, every time a wrestler could progress, like let's say in Slammiversary, why can't AJ Styles return? I'm not saying he will return, but let's say someone like AJ Styles returns to Slammiversary. It will make sense, and it will be great. Everyone will love it. I'm not saying he will return, but it's just something. Or if Buddy Ray returns, something like that. But the match itself was an okay match, I guess. Not something so special, but I've never really liked the Joseph Parks character. I mean, I liked it in the fact of, wow, this guy's pretty good. He becomes a monster. Then he becomes someone that doesn't look like he can wrestle. But it was an okay match. Bram's going to be a future World Heavyweight Champion soon. Honestly, he's brilliant. Can't take that away from him. 2-0 against the past Impact Stars. Then we see Chris Melendez stepping up to the plate and calling out Eric Young, saying, you know, yeah, maybe I'm not experienced. You're up here and I'm down here. But guess what? I'm going to fight you next week. Done. Eric Young cut the promo, said, you're nothing like this and that. He said, I don't care if you fight for your contract. I just care about myself. And then there you go. That's a match for next week, which is very interesting. Next is up is pretty interesting with Jesse Garders, who just lost it and lost it and lost it and lost it and lost it for the past, how many weeks has he lost it? And he just took out DJZ and then kept punishing him, and then Robbie E comes back and saves the match. Not saves the matchup, saves DJZ. And then Jesse just says, I'm better than you, I'm better than, shouting, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. But guys, seriously, Robbie E I like this new aggression of him, and I think he should take away the bro thing and just be himself in a way of, I'm serious now, I'm no more games than that. Next we see Awesome Kong and Brooke versus Jade and Marty Bell. Another great match, to be honest with you. The ending was good when Awesome Kong done a hold Brooke and then Brooke just done an elbow on Marty Bell, I think. Yeah, it's Marty Bell. And 1, 2, 3. That means Brooke will get a title shot, I think. Interesting, right? Now, next I want to talk about James Storm just crossing this storyline, and I'm pretty sure it's by Billy Corgan. I want to thank this guy because this storyline is brilliant. I've never seen a storyline this good. Sorry. I don't mean it's the best storyline ever. I've never seen a storyline like this. It's pretty unique in a way of, I don't know what's gonna happen with Mickey James. Like, Mickey James fell in a hole, whatever. And is she gonna come back as a bad person during the revolution, or brainwashed, or something? It's gonna be interesting. And James Storm kicked the baby when Magnus came, so he could run away. But it was a good story. Great promo as well. Honestly, Magnus was fired up. And then we see EC3 facing Bobby Lashley. Because at the start of the show, I forgot to tell you, Kurt Angle will picked EC3's opponent, and it was Lashley. And next week, EC3 will pick Kurt Angle's opponent. It was a good match, and then Tyrus had to get involved, and 2 referees came, and he attacked 2 referees. Tyrus did. Then until EC3 does his finisher, and 1, 2, 3. But all thanks to Tyrus, really. So guys, that is my Impact review, to be honest with you. It was a great show, but I really enjoyed it. Like, people should give TNA a chance. Honestly, they will love it. And especially with next week filming out here, man, mate, you should be watching that. If you're a wrestling fan, you really should be, because you get what you get. Your wrestling needs. This is TNA, guys, and I'm going to give this show a 9 out of 9.5 out of 10. The reason not 10 out of 10 because could have done a bit more extreme fighting, maybe that could have pushed it to 10, but 9.5 out of 10 in my opinion is incredible. So guys, thanks for watching, and that's the Impact review. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, more coming. Bye bye guys.